Perfectly timed music. Oh, shit. I meant to turn the engine back on, but Genevieve, you can see down there, is actually making me some money. We're going to rest again. There, now it's daytime. Which means that the job I wanted is probably no longer there. Well, there's this one. That one's shorter, and it still goes through Santa Cruz, so we'll take that one. Okay. I need to be getting a few more of the recruitment centers open, so that as I expand my fleet, I have more options for hiring. So we just took a day off, I guess. Freight market. And we'll take that one. Not worth a lot. Wow, this is a pretty short trip for only 600 bucks though. So we'll take that job. And I now need to get myself turned around. More. Okay. There we go. Now, let's check the map again. Okay, we will actually be passing right through here, but I'm going to make me a little bit of a detour. So we'll snag that on the way, and then we get way out here. Okay, that's not going to be too bad. Not going to be too bad at all. So do you guys have any interesting YouTube channels? Any interesting genres that you'd recommend? Anything fun and obscure? Music theory and for what? Just about everything in general, or do they have specific genres they talk about? History? I'm gonna Turn down the engine sound a little bit. Maybe the exhaust too. What's manslayer? Oh. Well, that's cool. So do they break down different musicians then and just kind of talk about, I guess, why they're so popular and how they've affected uh, Jesus, music history? I guess we're going this way. Syriac. I have heard of the Dumb Shit's Guide to Dark Souls. That is entirely possible. Okay. Alright, we've got a new recruitment agency here. As soon as I get to the end of this... Maybe if I turn on my blinker, this car behind will get the message. Now that bus is very in my way. Okay. So that's cool. Untamed Fox, he's, I guess, sort of music teaching for for YouTube students in a way. Informal. Okay, I think that counts. Okay. So now I need to... I should have pulled in there to turn around. So is Joe Cat more like comedy parody then? Of just poking fun at the classes? Well, I guess this counts. I can go left. If I would stop with the deceleration. I wonder if I can get through here. That would actually be kind of fun to watch. Because I've seen some of the Cinema Sins videos. And there are some video games that could definitely stand the ridicule. This is probably not going to go very well for me, trying to get out of that. Well, this is a conundrum. And I'm willing to bet these vending machines are sturdy as rocks. Oh, you're right, yes, I've got the high beams on. I could actually probably just turn my lights off altogether. Oh, they're not. Hooray! And no consequences whatsoever. Yeah, it would be, it'd actually be kind of fun if you could actually get out GTA style and explore the towns you're driving through as well. I suppose that's a little beyond the scope of what the game is for, but... I mean, they do have towns that they have constructed for this game. You're right, it has. Ooh, no red light violation. Let me get up here out of the intersection. We'll just pull over here. That's what that's for, right? Okay, let me... Ooh, I've got another skill bonus here. Let's add that to... Well, let's just spread it out. Just in time, let's say. Okay, let me see if I can't get out of here. Yes, we're still watching. That's exactly what I figured happened. I have not watched that, actually. Dangerously Funny. I've seen, recommended videos. I tend to ignore a lot of recommended videos, actually, but I I have heard of the channel. I think we're about to have a problem here. I'll have to watch those ones. I did enjoy Stardew Valley. There's been a lot, looks like they added to the game since I did my Let's Play of it. Alright, we'll do traditional braking on this one. That's interesting. So a lot of just trying to break the game and see what you can do with that. There's another channel called the Spiff and Brit who does a lot of that, like exploit and game breaking stuff. Alright. We're about to come on a very tight turn here, going way too fast. That is a little weird. Apparently that is a thing you can do. You can, as long as you don't commit to one person in that game, you can try and date them all. Jeez, car. I do need to use my blinkers more. The game actually does react to the blinker. I feel like that's true of certain Harvest Moon games, though, too. Yeah, Zoc, I agree. Some of the Spiff and Brits videos go on a little bit past when they need to. I did watch some of his earlier stuff, though, and it seemed like it was a little bit more concise. But then there are some videos he does where he'll find an exploit that unlocks other exploits that he finds whilst he's recording the videos, and so he extends his videos to show that off too. Probably riding that line a little too much. Well, that sounds like fun. I'll have to actually check out Dangerously Funny. Sounds like something I might actually enjoy. Seeing as how it's kind of related to the stuff that I do, being video games. Kind of gotten out of watching Let's Plays, which I guess is good because that's a time-consuming thing. He says as he's talking to the audience that watches his own, but whatever. It does give me an appreciation for those of you that watch full series that I do, though, because viewership obviously always drops off over time anyway. But as someone who has dropped off a few other series from other people myself, I understand that sometimes it's you just lose interest. Those were some pretty good playthroughs. There are some series that I've done that have actually been pretty worthwhile. And I can tell because those are the ones that not only get a lot of the views, but a lot of the comments. I think there are several series that I've done that people just rewatch, which is kind of cool, actually. Stardew was a pretty long series, too. What was it, like 160 episodes or something? Uh-oh, stream's buffering. Okay, we're here. Apparently the only thing in... Holy crap. Game. Hold on. It's not actually the game. That would be YouTube. Apparently someone did not balance the sound in that one. I mean, very appropriate music pulling into where we are. But according to the game, the only thing in Huron is right here. That was actually very perfectly timed music for where we just pulled up. Alright, Is this something I can do for fun this time? You know, I might actually be able to make this one. I think I might be able to do this. Let's pick this one. Irritable Sunshine Crops. I should consider doing a crossover with City Skylines, taking the trucking simulator businesses and trying to put them into the game. Oh, well, this is a mistake. How in the world am I supposed to get around that? Can we not go? Oh, no, we can't. I thought I was just pulling right up alongside that barn, and now there's a thing in the way. The problem with taking these challenges is that if I can't do it and I just decide to give up, I'm gonna probably need to do this. Then I just get nothing. It's not like I can choose the easier route again. You commit, and then that's it. Oh yes, yes. The building the columns to contain the monsters was, that actually worked though. I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised how well it worked. Okay, so if I can just be cool here. We're kind of on target to make it. I'm gonna have to straighten out eventually. That was the wrong direction. More games need fireballs from heaven so you can just fix all your problems. Man, even the game is like, do you just want to give up? You can skip the parking of the trailer. I think we're doing it. We're doing it. Not anymore. Not anymore. I need to turn a little bit. Okay. So, I need to figure out a point where I need to really start turning it. I think I've almost got it. Need to turn a little bit tighter. First try, look at that! Wow. Not bad. Okay.